Hey guys, it's Peter. I'm back. Of course I am. Where do you think I would go? Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so I seriously was not going to make another video today because I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I never really have anything to talk about. I just get on here and talk and then people just think it's fun. No, I mean, I don't know. Some people think I'm funny. Some people just think I'm ridiculous and I don't really care. So anyway, I wasn't going to make a video, but I made the last video about being thirsty for Shane Dawson. And then as soon as I got done, I was like, oh my God. I cannot believe I left out the best part of my story about being thirsty for Shane Dawson. So I'm not putting Shane Dawson in the title of this video, so please, could somebody let Shane know what I'm about to tell you in a second? But before we get to that, I couldn't even have my BookTube video uploaded or anything, and my phone just starts going off. You guys, you're killing my battery, okay, on my phone. I got a 5, I hate it. I ordered my 7, it's not here. I got no battery in my friggin' phone, and so it's like all these tweets and stuff are going off my, I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I feel a little bit like Paris Hilton. I mean, I'm not, but you know. You could call me Paris Hilton. Don't call me Paris Hilton, call me Dad, okay? But at Ultra last year, I did see her, and can I just tell you about Paris Hilton? If you're out there and you know Paris Hilton and she's a total bitch, okay, maybe she is, I don't know. But I saw her going from like different sections. Anyway, she was so friendly to everybody around her. I mean, I saw her probably stop like 20 or 30 times legit and take selfies with people. She was so nice. She smiled at everybody. I mean, she was totally by herself. No bodyguards, nothing. Just walking around. I mean, she was so cool. By herself. No friends, no entourage, just Paris Hilton at this music festival. And she goes to all these music festivals. Why am I talking about Paris Hilton? I don't know. But anyway. Because I always imagine that her phone goes off all the time. And I said that to Alex one time. We were at dinner and I said, can you imagine being Paris Hilton? My God, your phone will go off all the time. And she goes, and he goes, well, I'm sure she just turns off her notifications. And I go, oh, yeah. But why would you want to do that? It'd be too much fun to just have it go off all the time. So I'm at dinner the other night, and my phone's going crazy. He goes, would you please turn those notifications off? And literally, you guys, if we're laying in bed at night, like if I have it, because like my phone's over on this nightstand, his phone's on the other nightstand, my phone will be like dark, and then it'll go bloop, and light up, light up, light up, light up. And every time it does, Boo Radley looks his head up. He's like, oh my God, Dad, Dad, see, he calls me Dad. Somebody else is messaging you. But this isn't even about that. Okay, this is the message that I got on my phone. And I literally fell out, okay? I got a message like on Facebook, which I don't really get on Facebook that much, but somebody like people have been messaging me a lot on Facebook and finding me and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, somebody messaged me and said, Charles Gross just called you iconic on in his new video. I was like, I didn't even know Charles Gross had a new video. My God, he doesn't even usually upload them till 9 or 10 o'clock at night because I'm driving around and I'm so excited to watch Charles Gross eating my McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese and chicken nuggets, which by the way, if you didn't know, in Frito-Lay, I don't need you coming for me, okay? But I was a vegetarian for many, many years, ran 5 to 6 miles a day, worked out 4 days a week lifting. I was in such great shape, and it just went downhill like this, horribly. I mean, it was horrible. So as of tomorrow, I'm getting back on to eating healthier and whatever. Listen, I mean, it's half-hearted, okay? I really want to do it because, I mean, if I'm going to be YouTube famous, I have to look good when I do all my meetups, right? Did you guys, like, seriously? Did you just look at that and take that seriously? But no, I do want to, this is the deal. I have a walk-in closet full of clothes, half of them with tags on that I've never been able to wear, and I'm over it, and I'm over wearing these V-neck t-shirts from Target that don't even look cute on me, and I want to wear my clothes. So I'm going back on my diet tomorrow, so I texted my husband, and I said, we were going to get lasagna tonight and watch a movie, and I was like, I'd much rather go out. I love to be served. So anyway, I was like, I mean, I do, right? Like, I'm not saying that shitty, and I'm a great tipper, but I love sitting down somewhere and having somebody bring me things. I don't want to sit here and go, like, another slice of lasagna. It's so boring. We do not cook. His mom comes over and she looks in our kitchen. She goes, do you guys ever use your kitchen? Of course, she says that in Spanish, so I don't understand it. But that's beside the point. So I said, do you want to go to Cheesecake Factory? You want to go to Champs? Or you want to go to Puccini's? All 3 of these places are lame, but we love them, and I don't really care. They're all so good. Anyway. Charles Gross, I just watched this video, you guys, about his hookup that he had, this Grindr hookup. Charles, you're not listening to my videos. You're not supposed to be having Grindr hookups anymore because of me, right? No, I'm joking. But anyway, he said I am iconic in his video, you guys. Oh my God, I swear I fainted a million faints. I was watching that video. I thought, seriously, he probably just said something like, oh, I've been watching this guy's video, you know, with the thing up. I've been watching this guy's videos and he's funny, iconic, and whatever. No, like he says in the video that he would pay good money to go see me talk in Vegas, okay? To see me, Peter Mon, talk in Vegas. And then it's so funny because like I have kind of not played it up a lot because here's the deal a lot with like YouTubers and all that kind of stuff. You know, like, let me just tell you, back in the day, I used to interview all of these YouTubers for our website, Tyler Oakley, all of these people, we interviewed them, okay? Tyler Oakley, by the way, is a genius marketer. The second our interview went up, we interviewed Davey Wavy. He was the exact same way, too. And we did his by phone, and he was super nice, you guys. Davey Wavy is one of the nicest guys I've ever talked to in my entire life. But anyway, he's not really my type, but I think he's real sweet. So anyway, Tyler Oakley did this interview, and as soon as our interview went up, I mean to tell you guys, literally within 5 minutes, like these other YouTubers would not even post the interview up that we had put up, right? But within 5 minutes, and Tyler Oakley was 10 times bigger than all of them. Within 5 minutes of Tyler Oakley's video being up, of our interview being up, on our website, okay, not on his website, he had nothing to gain from it. He had it on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. He had mentioned, I mean, everywhere, you guys. It was everywhere. I mean, because we got the most views ever. Well, we still get the most views from Davey Wavy because we called it something like Raw and Uncut with Davey Wavy. I mean, total clickbait, right? But whatever. It was a good interview. And Kelly Cutrone, also, who is like the biggest fashion PR person in the world, her interview was incredible to do. You guys are like, why? We don't care about this kind of stuff. I'm just telling you guys that it's good marketing. But let me tell you something. As soon as you start talking to a lot of these YouTubers and you're like, oh, hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Hey, I really like your videos. I like your videos too. Do you have any suggestions for me how to make new videos, or like what kind of camera do you use, or what kind of software editing do you use? Crickets. Okay, absolute crickets. They won't give you any advice because they're so threatened, because they're threatened that a 44-year-old man living in the middle of Indiana is going to take away their 300,000 subscribers. What? That doesn't even make any sense. You guys are 25 and you're adorable. Trust me, I'm not infringing on your business. Well, let me tell you who knows that. Let me tell you who knows that they are confident as shit, okay? It's Charles Gross. Baby, he already knows. He knows what he's got. He knows that I'm not going to threaten him. He just went on for 2 or 3 minutes about me on his video. I just loved it. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Me, iconic? Do you know who is an iconic YouTuber to this one? You guys will be surprised, okay? I mean, I love Joey and Tyler, and we're all on a first name basis now. Shani, you know, Trisha's got Shawnee, I got Shani. So anyway, but you know who my favorite is? Betty Butterfield. Do you even know who that is? If you do not know who Betty Butterfield is, I want you to go in tonight, okay? And I want you to watch every Betty Butterfield video that there is in the world. And I'm gonna tell you, I talked to the person that did Betty Butterfield because I wanted to interview him for our website years ago. And he wouldn't do an interview because he was like, I don't consider myself a drag queen. I consider myself a comedian. Unreal humor, you guys. And all the videos are like 2 or 3 minutes long. I mean, I literally to this day feel like Betty Butterfield is a friend of mine. So you want to talk about iconic? So when Charles Gross called me iconic, I'm like, he called Kris Jenner iconic. Me and Kris Jenner, I mean, I need to go have lunch with Kris Jenner, but I guess I need to pull my shit together. What's really funny about Charles Gross, and he doesn't know this, and listen, I talk about how my life is today on here. I don't show you guys a lot of it, and maybe I should and maybe I will or whatever, but Charles Gross and I have a lot more in common than he even knows, and he probably has no idea about that. But I will tell you this, Charles has given me a lot of marketing ideas, a lot of tips. He even gave me one in his video. He said I should just be my own brand, so there you go. But anyway, I'm not a gossip or a drama channel. I'm really not. I'm just a camera channel. I turn it on like Alyssa Edwards with that dress that she came out with all those cameras going off. Lovely, by the way. Anyway, that's me. I'm just Peter Mon. I'm just a camera channel. I just turn on the camera and I talk, and you like it or you don't like it. Okay, so thank you, Charles. That was awesome. And yes, we are going to VidCon next year. I told my husband, he goes, oh, so that means I get to go visit Sarah. Sarah's his best friend in LA. He could care less about going to VidCon. He didn't know any of these people. He doesn't want to know any of these people. The only person he would know at VidCon is John Green. And John Green, the Fault in Our Stars writer, he lives in Indianapolis. So if I wanted to see John Green, I could go over there and talk to him, right? We live a half an hour away from each other. Not even. We live like 15 minutes to each other. Do you think John Green is worried about Peter Mon? He's not, but he's going to. No. I want to do a collab with John Green. John! I love the Vlog Brothers or Vlog Brothers. I've watched them for years. Anyway, my dream last night, you guys. I woke up, seriously, and I thought I had cheated on my husband with Shane Dawson. This is no lie, okay? I mean, this is true story right here. So I had watched all these videos. I mean, I'm not a believer in like dream interpretation, all that kind of stuff. You guys, I'm a life coach. I was a counselor and a therapist for years and years and years. True story. No lie, okay? I've done dream interpretation. I've worked with psychiatrists with that kind of stuff. So I know all like the behind it. But my belief is that dreams are a lot about your subconscious mixed with things that have happened throughout the day, okay? So like if you're driving down the road and you see like a got milk billboard, maybe you'll have like a dream about drinking milk. It doesn't mean anything like you're drinking from your mother's tit or something. I mean, let's be for real. It just doesn't, okay? It's not that deep. But some things are your subconscious coming out. Whatever. I had watched all these videos about Shane Dawson last night. I sat there and just watched. I mean, I'm Shane Dawson. I'm obsessed. It's weird. He didn't know what he did when he lit this fire, I'm telling you. But anyway, so I had this dream that Shane Dawson called me up and said, fly out here. I'm going to fly you out here. And then I want you to be on my podcast. And I said, okay. And this is true story, you guys. True story right here. You guys want story time? Here's your story time. So I don't know. The next thing I know, I'm like in this hotel room with him, and we're like sitting on this bed talking, and there's like all these people in there. Very much like the last scene in Trisha Paytas' Showtime, which I also watched last night, when she's walking and nobody will talk to her, and then Sean's in there. Okay, it was very much like that, right? Hold, please. Ooh, I got that all the way up in my forehead. It's like bad porn. Okay, so anyway, So anyway, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, let me walk you to your room. I got you a room. I was like, oh, that was really sweet. And so we're like walking to the room, totally friends, just totally talking, all this kind of stuff. And then he was like, hey, you guys, do you want to hang out for a little bit and talk? I was like, yeah, sure. So he comes in my room, and I'm like, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm going to change. And so I'm like changing into like comfy clothes. Do y'all have comfy clothes? I mean, come on, we all have comfy clothes, right? So I'm changing into comfy clothes, and he like lays down on the bed, and we're like talking and stuff. And the next thing I know, my hand is underneath Shane Dawson's shirt, and we are like making out. Dead making out. And he looked at me and he said, you're the best person I've ever kissed in my entire life. I was like, Shane Dawson just said I was the best kisser in the world. I don't even want to screw him. I just want to have him say I'm the best kisser in the world. So anyway, my husband could care less about these people. He's like, you're never going to meet these people. You're never going to know these people. Why do you even care? I don't know. Because I do. We watch so much reality TV. It's not like I'm ever going to meet Lou or Bethany. But don't you think I don't get right on in on that? Because I do. So anyway, it made me think though today when I was thinking about all this kind of stuff about like iconic YouTubers and like people that I've watched through the years, because like I used to watch like Betty Butterfield. If you don't know who she is, she also did Shirley Q Liquor, and she does that one where she's like, me and my friend Watusi Jenkins, we need 16 bus tickets. Oh my God, you guys. Have you never seen that? The Greyhound. It's called like, okay, look up Shirley Q Liquor, Greyhound bus. I mean to tell you, Charles Gross, I know you get notifications when my videos come up because you just said that. You need to watch. I'm actually going to link it below. I want everybody to watch Shirley Q Liquor's Greyhound bus thing, whatever. It is so funny, you guys. Betty Butterfield. Okay, so Betty Butterfield's gig is that she goes to every church because she's constantly looking to be saved. And so she talks about the Catholics and the Lutherans and the Methodists. I mean, you guys, it is so, so, so funny. But I was thinking about this because I mentioned Johnny Boy XO in my video last night. And I was like, what happened to Johnny Boy? Like, one of the things I do not understand with a lot of these YouTubers. Oh, by the way, I was watching Cohen's video. This is a friend of Charles Gross. He is kind of a cute guy. But he was like, talking about, he was like apologizing to people for like being gone for 2 months. I hate that. When YouTubers apologize for being gone for 2 months. And actually, it's funny that he's Charles' friend, because Charles like made this whole video about like annoying YouTubers that do that, and then they go, and when I come back, I'm gonna have really good content and so much stuff for you guys, and then they come back and they don't ever do that. I hate that. I hate YouTubers that apologize. You think a Beyonce, if she didn't put an album out in 5 years, is apologizing to anybody? You think she's getting up at the VMAs and go, sorry guys that I haven't put out a video in 5 years? No, baby, she's like, I'm here. She's like, I'm here, dancing, dancing, dancing. That hat was kind of funny, wasn't it? I'm still kind of cute. Anyway, so, I mean, Beyonce wouldn't do that. You gotta think of yourself that way. If you want people to treat you like that, you have to think of yourself that way. Listen, if I'm walking through the CVS and I'm looking for some Irish Spring deodorant and some bars of soap, don't think I'm walking in there like I think I'm Beyonce with my big Porsche Carrera sunglasses, because I am. They don't know me, they don't care, and I don't care about them either. I might even, throw in a good Snicker bar. But listen, okay, don't apologize in your videos for being gone from YouTube. Don't nobody care anyway, okay? They'll just be like, yeah, get to the real good stuff. So anyway, but that boy is cute. But I have seen so many people that apologize for their videos. It's like my biggest pet peeve. That is my biggest YouTube pet peeve in the entire world, is when people apologize for being gone. But I still miss them. Anyway, I'm not making any more videos tonight because I know you guys can't stand them and you're getting sick of me posting 2 and 3 videos a day. Get over it. I don't really care. That's my gig. That's my brand. It's me, Dad. Talk to you guys later.